Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic, and today we are sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, and that's why we have 347,000 gems up here. We have plenty more things that we can get actually. There's within the masteries, a bunch of other stuff. There's actually ways we're getting lots of gems anyway. But what we're trying to do today is we are doing the pre-release event. I am recording this live on Facebook and I am recording it as well. If ever there is a break on YouTube for my voice, like wherever it gets a little bit off, it's sometimes because I'm stringing a longer event. Like if I'm recording while streaming, sometimes it gets off. So just so you guys know, it might happen towards the end here. I'm sorry if it does. I can't do anything about it right now with my system. But improvements will be coming soon. If you guys want to help me out, there's always ways to donate, do those types of things. Come join me on a stream, and it would be awesome. Anyway, let's jump into Sealed Core Set 2020. We get 6 packs of cards, and we have to build a deck out of those 6 packs and try to win more games than we lose is the goal. And we are trying to win 7 games before we lose 3. So we luckily have tons of gems. Normally it costs 2,000, but now it's just like, it's nothing, So we are going to jump right here into Core Set 2020 Sealed Event. Here we go. And let's see what our opening packs are. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. Open it up. Let's see what this is. And all right, Kethis is interesting. It's good if we have lots more legendaries, but I don't think with what we have now it's going to be great. Golos also interesting. So what we see is we have our top picks from each deck, each pack right now. Lotus Field is interesting. Brought back a really amazing card, but we have to be completely white with that. The Cavaliers are good. We have to be completely into that color as well. So we're going to see how this goes. Let's check out the rest of this pack. And honestly, I haven't checked out a lot of the commons and uncommons here. So I'm going to be going through and kind of reading through a lot of these with you guys and see what we're strongest in right now. So for white, I don't know most of these. Raise the Alarm is an amazing card. Brought Back is decent. It's an amazing card as well. Brought Back can get a lot of card advantage, a lot of value for us here in this format. I'm not going to go through and read all of the cards right now, so if you guys are kind of new to Facebook or are new here to Magic on Facebook, I'm not going to be spending too much time, unfortunately, for it. But we're going to do some fun things. Boreal Element's actually not bad. Spells your opponent's cast that target it. Oh, cost 2 more to cast. Any flyer is decent. And honestly, we have a decent flyers. If we have the Eagle, I can't remember if that's a legendary or not. Okay, I'm just going to kind of spin through here real quick. Not too much on black. Well, we have some decent things. We have Murder. We need to find where our removal is. Mask of Immolation I'm interested in. Red is actually not too bad for us right now. I really like Corpse Knight. Honestly, white-black could be decent with Raise the Alarm, a couple other fun things there. We can drop this into anything. It searches for a land, and that's pretty good. In fact, let's just bring it in. It's decent. Diviner's Lockbox. Choose a card name, then reveal the top card of your library. If a card is the chosen name, sacrifice it and draw 3 cards. We're going to bring it in. I don't think it's that good, but we're going to try it out. Lotus Field also I'm in between with, but we're going to try it out. That does give us a chance to play like our Cavalier within another deck if we run into the Lotus Field. What lands do we have here? So black-white also still looking pretty good here, and we can maybe even splash into like red with the Lotus Field. And we do have Empyrean Eagle. Okay. I think because of the Empyrean Eagle, we go for flyers. So because I think what I was looking at is we had a lot of flyers. We have a lot of flyers here. So flying. They're a little bit expensive, but we have a cheap one there. Let's see what else we have. Is that it? That may not be enough. If we do go into red, we have more. Like Jeskai Flyers is a thing that we could do. Oh, that's interesting. This is actually looking not too shabby right now. I'm not loving the curve. So the curve is we're wanting to be able to play something on turn 1, play a lot of things on turn 2. I'm not loving our 2-drops at the moment, but we can bring in some more removal if we go Jeskai. Let's get out of this and just see what else there is. Brought Back will work well with this format. So let's just bring in the things that we would bring into this deck. Inspired Charge is really good for this. Inspiring Captain, kind of like an Inspiring Charge, but leaves a body. I like that better, actually. That's actually not bad either. Squad Captain could either be a massive creature or a terrible 5-drop for us. It's hard to say. Angelic Gift, we're going to bring one Angelic Gift in because it draws us a card. Exile target creature or planeswalker that's black or red. Man, there's so many sideboard cards. I believe that the event is just best of 1, so it's hard to say that we should be bringing those in or not. Enters Battlefield, you may search your library for any number of cards named Battalion, Foot Soldier. Okay, so that's great if we had a bunch of them. We only have 1, though. Disenchant, there are ley lines in this format. I don't think it's going to break it, though, break the format for us. When it enters, create a Golem, and Golems you control get +1/+1. Interesting. Negate, we're going to bring in 1 Negate. Negate counters anything that's not a creature. So it just stops them from being able to play it. Sleep Paralysis, it's expensive removal, but it is removal. Are we okay going out of black here? We did want to bring in... Let's bring in Shock for sure. I like Uncaged Fury. Chandra's Outrage is not bad either. We're going to be cutting down some things. Let me check out Cavalier of Flame. With 3 color, it's really hard to play this. At the same time, though, we do have the land that helps us. So creatures get a buff, which is really good with all of our flyers. Can enter the battlefield, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. Ooh, that's really good. And then when it dies, it does X damage to each opponent and planeswalker they control, and that's for the number of land cards in your graveyard, which also works well with Lotus Field. It's not amazing, but we can maybe get 2 points of damage in with that. We're a little bit expensive. We're going to bring it in. That's a big bomb. I do like. This would be great if it didn't say creatures without flying, because we actually don't want the flyers to be able to block. The Goblin Ringleader, I don't think we have enough goblins to make this worthwhile. A 4-mana 2/2 with haste, still not that great. Keldon Raider could drop another land into the graveyard for us. I don't think that's quite worthwhile, though. All right, before we finalize on this Jeskai Flyers deck, let's double check and make sure we didn't want to just do a black-white deck, because honestly, black-white tends to be the best thing. We have lots of things that create creatures for us. We could even splash blue for flyers and just take out the red here and go black, white, blue flyers. Let's see. It's good. It's going to be an in-between here. I think that both of these are good. This one is just looking more fun at the moment. And, of course, we're going to go with what's most fun. Hey, Christopher, how's it going? So this is the thing. Hey, it's Liberal Ideas. There you are. Yeah, so we are jumping into... I'm doing it on Facebook here now. Hype is real? Yeah, that's right. Here, let me make sure I get the chat box where I want it. I just realized I changed that earlier. Let me get this up here. There we go. And let's see. What do you guys think? I think that this Jeskai Flyers honestly is not a terrible deck. It's going to be very reliant on us hitting our lands well. I like our removal. Okay. We want to be able to get rid of stuff with flying. Mask of Immolation, that could be good. There are some 1 toughness creatures that will be nice to get rid of. So this is kind of a removal that is also that comes with a body, but for 2 mana, I think I would probably cut it over some of the other things we've got. How many flyers do we have? We had quite a few. We had like, it's half of our deck. Have to do wolves too? Oh, absolutely. all of the videos that I did deck text for before the release or before today, I'm gonna give like a couple of days or maybe a week before I actually do the full deck on those ones or a full video on them. But there's gonna be some really good stuff coming. Diviner's Lockbox I don't think is as good for this format, so we're gonna cut that. I mean, it would be amazing if we hit it. We can maybe just try for lands, I guess. In fact, what do you guys think about that? Is Diviner Lockbox actually worthwhile for an Act of Treasons deck? Oh gosh, you still have to have 5 mana to really make it work, though. But that would be pretty hilarious. That would be really hilarious. Griffin Protector is awesome. I'm really liking what we've got. I'm trying to think of what we cut. Uncaged Fury, that's one of those cards where it's like you could probably cut it, but it also might just win you games, which it's a little bit win more, but it's a pump spell. That's what it is. It's a risky pump spell. I like Brought Back. How many times is this going to be a dead card for us, though? Because we're probably going to be playing as much mana as we can a lot of times. It's probably going to save us in like 1 game. Let's see. I'm liking the deck right now, though. This actually looks really good. Maybe it's just Golos. I mean, being able to search for a land is good, especially if we're trying to fix our mana base, like with the Cavalier Flame, all these things that we're trying to do. It'll be kind of nice just to have that. Lotus Field, we can almost get to where we can pay all of these. I mean, its ultimate ability is huge, but it's also 7 mana, and we're never really going for that. Let's see. Making sure there's nothing else that we should be bringing in here. We do actually have lots of goblins if we wanted to go for the goblin thing. Chandra's Outrage, we have 1. How much removal do we have? 1, 2, shock 3, and then we're flying, so we're wanting to be a little bit aggressive here. Chandra's Outrage works with the Spitfire. Nothing else really does it? Except for shock. Ooh, and Spectral Sailor, I didn't see the draw card with that. That is amazing. And it has flash. What? Oh my gosh, this is a good card. That's a really good card. Like, I don't think it's going to break the standard format, but man, that is a great card for limited. Amazing. I don't know what we cut. It's probably something expensive. Let me check the curve real quick. So the curve, again, for those that aren't used to Magic, we're trying to make sure that we are able to play all of our stuff. And this isn't terrible for limited. Limited, you tend to get to 3-4 mana before you're dead. Or it's a little different from standard that way. So this isn't terrible. We probably should go down maybe 1 5-drop, I guess. Maybe a 4-drop. Inspired Charge. Maybe it's just Inspired Charge. It's really good with all of our flyers, but we can survive without it. I'd rather just have more bodies that we can run into. I could win us lots of games. And it is instant speed. No, that is good. It is double white, though. I think I'm going to cut it. Actually, Inspired Charge or Brought Back. Which one would actually win us more games? The card advantage for Brought Back is good, but we have to have 2 white mana available when it happens. And I feel like that's going to happen less often. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and go down the Inspired Charge. Or sorry, go down the Brought Back instead, which is really weird because it's the rare, but I think that you have to have a deck that's more built around that. And ours is more going to stay in the air. We want to get in more damage. We are hoping to find an Empyrean Eagle, and I think that this is kind of what I want. Let's put the Empyrean Eagle as our main person there. And then I got to show you guys the card art that we have. So I went ahead and bought the new one. Ooh, it looks so pretty. There's some others that I'll be grabbing throughout the event. We also have a pet and everything, so this will be good. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how this goes. I like that okay. Yeah, I like that okay. Here we go. Alrighty. Hey, we're up against Adamant. There we go. This is one of the best things about all these, about doing this event too, is you get to run into a bunch of really cool people. Well, we have Negate, we have Uncaged Fury. We can hopefully get up to 4 mana to start drawing cards with the Sailor. Pass the turn. This does have Flash, right? Yeah, okay. I thought I remembered that correctly. We're just going to flash this in. It's a tapped land anyway. Alright, we'll play the Mountain swinging in. I'm not sure Negate's really going to hit anything for us here. We really need to find white mana. And this is the issue. Maybe I should have gone down 1 Mountain because we have tons of those in for some of our other stuff. But alright, play Mountain. Let's see here. Is it worth getting the Uncaged Fury just to kill a flyer? It might be. No, let's just pass the turn. Hey, Jessica as well. All right, so this is going to be pretty similar. All right, well, we will negate that. We really need to have this guy drawing cards for us. If we're going to be able to hit this white mana, we need to have as many chances as possible. If we don't draw anything for this next turn, that needs to happen for sure. And a lot of times the removal that they have, especially like because he's playing similar to what we're playing, it's going to be like a pacify or an enchantment that kind of stops us, but doesn't actually kill us. All right, so let's just pass the turn. And we're going to start drawing. We really need to find some white mana. No reason to draw there because we can't play the land. We already played another land. So I'm just going to draw on their turn. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no. All right, well, we get 1 draw out of this. We got rid of 2 of their cards, basically, for this one guy. It is so good. All right, Lotus Field, pretty amazing as well. Yeah, this will be decent. We actually are looking for... Oh, man. Yeah, we play the land here first and get out Elemental. Yeah, let's go Elemental. So Lotus Field, we have to sacrifice 2 lands. We'd like to be able to use our lands before we play Lotus Field is kind of the dream. And so next turn, if we don't find white mana, I think we'll Uncaged Fury if they let this through. And then Lotus Field sack some of the mountains. Because now that we have the Lotus Field, we can kind of get rid of that. All right, so let's go ahead and swing in. Let's get rid of some of these bodies. All right, we're mostly doing this just because we need to make sure that we're getting in. All right, so we get in for 8 points of damage. And then Lotus Field. Do we have any double blue mana cost? We have a mountain in hand, so let's get rid of both these mountains. Now we have white mana, which is great. And if we use our mana right, we can actually play both of these guys. Oh, that's bad. All right, swings in for 6. We can block this guy. Oh, man, that's a lot of damage. That's a good card. With the pumps, not too shabby at all. All right, let's tap this for white. And we're actually going to hold control here. Play Mountain. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are in full control here. So Griffin. Okay, perfect. That's what we wanted to have happen. Okay, resolve. It wasn't going to let me actually use the mana how I wanted it to. So there we go. So the Sentinel is a good blocker for this sprite, even if they want to pump it, or because it gets +1, -1. And so it's a good blocker here. Do we want to just kind of hold back? Or I think that now we swing in. Down to 9 past the turn. This captain is a little bit annoying. He's going to be able to get him with that pretty consistently. So maybe we should have held back with the elemental. Yeah, they're going to have so many flyers. Frost Lynx. Okay, taps down a creature. Oh, all right, this is getting bad. This is very not good. Yeah, swings with that because they know that we can't kill it. Just a good blocker for them. Down to 5. All right, so this doesn't untap. And we just drew land, huh? All right, so we have a shock. We swing in. I'm pretty sure he just blocks. Doesn't really do much for us. Man, we really needed to draw a little bit better here. Let's shock. Do we hold on to shock and kill something bigger? I guess we hold off for a moment. Play the island past the turn. We drew too many lands. Remember, we've actually already sacked 2 of these lands as well, so we've had a lot of lands drawn so far. For the top 15 cards of our deck, we have had 7, 8 lands. 7 out of 15. I mean, that's quite a bit. Hey, Zach, how's it going? Dude, I'm doing so good. Oh, that's bad. So, whenever it deals damage, we sack everything. Well, that's okay. All right, is there a way that we can block very favorably here? Yeah, they ought to be attacking there. Okay, so block here. These ones don't really matter. Block here. We shock, go down to 1. They have 2 blockers available now. So we're down to 1. I don't even know what we can hit here. Sleep is one of the better things we could have hit there. It's actually like the best thing we could have hit there. So sleep paralysis. Get the Dragon Mage Gown. And now we just play defense for forever. And I mean, so we're still in the game technically. Chandra's Outrage would be perfect here. We could kill the elemental, do 2 damage, start swinging in with maybe our 3/4, so they can't really trade favorably. And I think that's going to be our best bet to actually come back from this now. My mic is getting a lot of, like, static, it seems like. I don't know where that's coming from. All right, well, Cavalier of Flame. We still can't attack because we're just dead unless we kill them or they block. So unless we can pressure lethal, which with the pump we can, so they have to block one thing but not everything. So pass the turn. But now we can pump everything and block and kill their stuff. So as long as they don't have like a hasty flyer, which we know is in the format with a Tempest Steamkin or whatever it is. So just pass the turn for now. Hopefully they don't have a shock in hand or something like that. I really wish we would have had some cards to discard there. Maybe I should have held on to that land earlier. I should have for sure. Oh, bummer. All right, let's see what you got. Plays the land. Good. Good. Does that mean he has 2 lands? Doing the maths. We can swing with this Cavalier Flame. next turn as well, and they have to block or else we have lethal. And then we can start actually getting in damage. So pass to my turn. Another Griffin Protector. All right, so first off, let's see if they block with the Cavalier. So swing in. We have to not tap down this Lotus Field. It taps automatically oftentimes. They do have to block to not die. Man, we are actually coming back here. This is insane. We are coming back. And yeah, so now we just let it block. That's fine. No reason to pump it. It doesn't give trample, right? I didn't miss that. Okay. And then Griffin Protector. And we are in really good shape. There's so many top decks that just straight up kill us. So pass the turn. We have 4 mana to still pump with Cavalier. They can't really attack in favorably. As long as they don't have a shock, Chandra's Outburst, like a Chandra, if you lucked into one of those. This is Adamant we're talking about. No! Oh. Nice. No! Good game. Oh, Adamant. Why do you do this to me? Oh, that was rough. Well, okay. We had a very similar deck. He just happened to draw into the perfect thing there. We were turning the corner. In fact, I think the next turn we would have had a way to get to lethal with 3 creatures they couldn't block. Oh, but they just happened to find the one thing that kills us, and that was direct damage. That's rough. All right. Can we keep this? Can we keep this? We have Griffin Sentinel, good blocker. We can kind of wait. We just don't have 3 colors is the issue. We have more white than I think anything else. More white stuff. And a lot of white cards in hand. So I guess we keep it. We can just draw very poorly from this point on. And we're just hoping that doesn't happen. So let's see how this goes. Oh, by the way, quick plug. Please follow the Facebook stream, all that stuff. Follows help me a ton here, so definitely would appreciate it. Let's pass the turn. All right, give me red manas. Or a Lotus thing. Lotus Field, is that what it's called? Mask of Immolation. This is a spicy, like almost mono red aggro. Pretty fun. 1 damage to whatever it's attacking. Alright. Let's get down to Mountain. Spitfire. Let's get down the Vigilance guy. Gonna be pretty good against this board. They really can't attack favorably at this point. Angelic Gift is nice, letting us draw a card. I'd like to save it until we have a creature that doesn't have flying, but we will absolutely use it just to draw a card. For her. That's pretty cool. Warden of Evos. Creatures with flying cost 1 less to cast. I forgot about that card when I built my other deck there. Well, we would like to find blue mana now. Let's just build our board. No reason to attack into this, so no attacks past the turn. And let's just hope we get into one of our bigger guys. I do like this Rapacious Dragon. Rapacious. And it gives us 2 treasures, so we can find our blue mana if we find any land next turn to get to this Eagle. And once we have the Eagle, I think it's going to be very difficult for them to stop us here. Chandra's Spitfire, I'm interested. So whenever an opponent is dealt non-combat damage, it gets +3/+0. That's a 4/3 flyer or bigger with a shock. I'm interested to see if this actually gets played in like the mono red decks. I could see it coming in as like a 2 of. Is it better than Rekindling Phoenix though? No. does that mean it's not useful? I don't know. I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens there. So Empyrean Eagle. Here we go. Do we want to draw a card here? We don't. All we have is flyers at the moment. Well, swinging in. I mean, if they're wanting their flyers to cost less, yeah, they're probably gonna just have to hold back. So we pass the turn. I don't think I want to use the Angelic Gift just yet. We like the things that we have in hand. There's plenty of things that we can do. This dragon comes down as a 4/4 flyer, and then we Inspired Charge, which is instant speed, so after they don't block. Hey, their elementals have trample. These 1/1s. Uh-oh. That's scary. So if you guys don't know, trample means the damage goes through, even if it's blocked. All right. Dragon. Now our mana is fixed. We are going to swing in with everything. And yeah, because we're not blocking with Eagle pretty much ever. We don't really care to block this guy because we're just going to race at this point. And it's going to be very difficult for them to get out of this situation here. Unless they have another good flyer. Unsummon. Boo. Alright. Good play, good play. We can still play it, though. We will... This is mana for the Cavalier. But if we play it now, we have Inspired Charge for next turn. Is that worthwhile? We do have a lot of double red cards. Not a ton. Cavalier as well. We also just have Inspired Charge here. Let's go ahead and play it. This is the other game plan that we actually built it around. Was just get out flyers, pump them. It's really hard to deal with. Ooh, nice. Good play. That was a good play overall. Very good job. Ooh, that's bad. Oh my gosh, that's really, really bad. No bucks. So this means that we are just straight up dead to this guy. Let's Angelic Gift first. We just need to draw something decent. Man, Inspired Charge doesn't even do enough for us here. Ooh, Shock. Oh, man. If we had extra land, we could use that. We are just dead to this guy. So when he attacks, he does 4 damage to any target. That's 4 damage to us or our dragon, and then 3 damage to up to 2 other targets, like this guy, which will both die once the eagle dies. And so we are just straight up dead. And Inspired Charge, if we had kept up our mana, we could have Inspired Charge and shocked and kill it, possibly. So there was a chance there. I guess we have our only option, and that's to swing all out. See if they block at all. I mean, guaranteed they block. And even this, I don't think is enough damage to do much of anything. Alright, so no blocks. I don't think this is enough, though. Yeah, down to 2. So if they can't kill us this turn, which they have lethal just by swinging in. But again, so we could have, if we had done that, we also have shock for the finisher here. So, oh, that's rough. We have 2 points of damage in hand, and the life total is down to 2. Let's just make sure, see if they actually swing in. This does 1 point of damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good game. Oh, and also the Darker Seth. I just want to see how this works out. He's going to kill all my guys. I'm interested to see, can you do 10 points of damage just to the person's face with that? I don't know. Either way, we're all sorts of dead. Oh man, that's impressive. It's just... Darkest Death is a great card. I do need to build a deck around that. And guys, we're not doing very well. I'm not sure if you noticed, but we're kind of sucking a little bit there. That's bad. So let's everyone cross your fingers for this next one that we actually have a shot at doing anything here. Oh my goodness. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So what's your guys' favorite card from this set so far? I think for mine it's Safara. So the video that's coming out in an hour on YouTube is going to be a Safara deck, and I had some amazing games there. There's some other really spicy ones, but I'd love to hear what your guys' like favorite card, the most excited card you guys are to build with. What card are you most excited to build with? Because there's some fun ones right now. The Prowler is amazing. Oh, remind me what the Prowler is. Let me look it up. Yeah, which Prowler are you talking about? Oh, Night Pack Ambusher. Yeah, this is good. Raise the alarm into these guys. Definitely good. And we have all of our colors. Yep. We like it. Yeah, the wolf. Yeah, so did you see my deck tech on that one? I'm really excited to try that out. Ooh, Spectral's really good. Let's go for Mountain, and this is instant speed? I forgot about that. Holy crap, Raise the Alarm is so good. We could have even flashed in this guy, but we're going to wait a turn for that. Oh, Empyrean Eagle. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is like the perfect hand. I'm not sure if we want to show blue just yet. Let's go ahead and get out Sentinel. I guess we should swing in first, technically, there. And then we have a way to just kind of draw cards with the Sailor. I actually want to wait until we have 5 mana so I can immediately get value out of him hitting the board. That'll be very good for us. All right, let's go Island and Eagle. Let's hope they don't have like a Plummet. I know Plummet's in the format. That would be very sad for us. But they might just have a handful of 4-drops for the wrong colors here. So Corgi Butts, it looks like we are gonna win. It's gonna be really hard for them to come back from this point, at least. Let's go with Spitfire. We're gonna flash in the Sailor on their end step. They did gain life there. Down to 11, past the turn. And now they have any colors, so I'm assuming things are coming down now. Inspired Charge would be amazing. With our soldiers here as well. Alright, almost passed my turn. There we go. Spectral Sailor. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Draw a card. We have a color of each, so if we need to play something, we can. Let's get down Mountain in case we run into Cavalier along the way. Swing, swing, swing from the tail side of my heart. So they can't kill these guys. If they kill a soldier here, that's fine. We'd like to get in points of damage, though. So yeah, so we get in for 5 points of damage still. This means that with a sleep paralysis, even if they play 1 or 2 more creatures, we should still have lethal available to us. Oh my gosh. The cat's meow just scared me. Oh, hey, Andrew Dunn. Love the new Chandra. When Teferi Hero of Dom phase out, I think Jeskai Control is going to be the senior pop. Yeah, dude. I just got destroyed by Chandra's tick up. It was all sorts of very bad. First strike, A. Yeah, let's just get rid of... Oh, we have to... Do we have mana? Actually, let's cancel real quick. Do we have mana for that? Alright, and just making sure, so if they block... Yeah, we had lethal. Perfect. Not too shabby at all. All right, so we got a win. The deck is good, and I feel like the losses that we had, we were basically up against mirror matches. We almost won against Adamant. The other guy, I forgot his name. We died to him, but that's because he got a Darkusath. I mean, or what's the dragon's name? That dragon's insane. Yeah. Oh yeah. So sorry, I didn't read the rest of your thing there, Andrew, but Jeskai Control, I think, is definitely going to be amazing with Chandra. And you can even go Grixis with her as well, and kind of have the value from both sides there. Yeah, there's going to be some really broken things you can do. I'm interested to see how Sorin plays out. There's a lot of good cards in the format right now. I'm really impressed with what's going on. We're going first. If we draw blue mana, this Stormkin is good. If we find any land, Griffin is good. And there's actually a lot of flyers in the format right now, so maybe just holding on to that's not bad. So we're gonna keep this. I'd rather not mulligan. Oh, I can't remember. Is London mulligan in this format as well? Yarok with the Explorer package. Oh, dude, yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good. I am so excited for that. Is it Sultai colors? Is that correct? Honestly, even just with this too, like Healer of the Glade, I'm really excited for. I think that's a good card overall. Oh, sorry. Well, we kept the Reckless Airstrike against a Gruul deck. We'll see how this goes. Well, there's the land. There's the Stormkin, so we're going to get him closer to the starting life total. Oh, wait, no. Attack. That was weird. Hit cancels attacks on accident. Down to 21. Next turn, we get Griffin. Then, if we find another land, we can possibly get rid of 2 creatures on the next turn. Gifted Paradise game. Down to 18. That's a lot of life gain. Ooh, we got our 3 red mana. We're drawing our lands pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and play this before combat just because I don't care. Can't play anything else. Alright, down to 22. We do have power on the battlefield. What you got? That's interesting. No blocks. Uncaged Fury is in the format. Or that. So yeah, let's just Sleep Paralysis. Lotus Field is awesome. What do we need to destroy, though? I guess it's mountains. We have another one in hand. Down to 18. We got rid of 2 cards, basically, for the 1. Drawn from Dreams, really good card. Inspired Charge can be really good here, too. They're still, with how much life gain they've gained, though, they're still not very low in life here. Let's see. 8 damage, is that worth doing now? No, I'm going to hold on to Inspired Charge. Pass the turn. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Alright, we'll resolve. We do have a way to deal with this with airstrike and a block with an inspired charge. We're not going to play the mountain yet, just to make sure that we have the right mana cost here. So swing it in. Man, these guys are going to be dead next turn, so we just use this. Down to 6. And now these guys are dead. Maybe we could have saved them by playing Inspired Charge on their turn. Yeah, 4 damage here. Kills these guys. Dude, how have we run into 2 people in a row? Or I guess 2 out of the 4 games we played, someone has had this card. And gotten it out. That is just insanity. Okay. Crap. That's so good. Oh, that's sorcery speed too. I was gonna die anyway. Hey, as long as it's our turn, we have flying, and we're going to. Can we play the land? Play land, and we're gonna destroy our own guy. Yeah, I mean, how do you get rid of that? I guess we could have held off with the sleep paralysis and just taken our beats with that guy, because a 3/4 wasn't that big of a deal. So I was maybe a little bit greedy using our best removal spell. Like, we knew they were ramping up to something because they weren't playing other things beforehand. But I mean, there was an odds that it was like a Chandra or something like that. So I think it's still, I think I still played that right. But in hindsight, should have held on to the sleep paralysis for longer. Well, we won a game. Let's claim the prize. I'm not going to open the packs here because we have every card in the thing, so you won't even see what the main thing was. You can see we have like 416% here. Everything is going towards that. But I'm going to end the video for YouTube here with the sealed event. If you guys want to jump into more, I'm going to be streaming this pretty often. Of course, this video is coming out a little bit later. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.